Hey everyone! Welcome back to Curiosity English Academy, your calm space to build real English through real conversations.
Yes, welcome back. We know your day is probably full of messages, noise, and responsibilities, so thank you for spending a few quiet minutes with us.
I'm Lena.
And I'm Marcus, and today we have something very practical for you.
Today's episode is all about describing your day in richer, more natural English.
Not just basic sentences like, I woke up, I worked, I slept.
We want to help you sound more real, more expressive, and more confident when you talk about your everyday life.
We will walk through a full day together, morning, afternoon, and evening.
And along the way, we will highlight powerful phrases you can borrow for your own life.
If some expressions feel new, that is perfectly fine.
You don't need to understand every single word the first time.
Just relax, follow the story, and notice what feels useful.
And near the end, we will slow down for a short word tour to lock the phrases into your memory.
So take a comfortable breath, maybe adjust your headphones.
And let's begin with the morning.
Lena, be honest. How does your day really start?
Okay, honest version, not the perfect social media version. My morning usually begins with a quiet battle between me and my alarm clock.
That already sounds familiar.
The alarm rings, and my first thought is always, 5 more minutes will fix my entire life.
A very optimistic strategy.
Extremely optimistic. Sometimes I win, but honestly, most days the bed wins.
So your morning starts a little slowly.
Yes, I tend to ease into the day rather than jump into it.
That's a great phrase already. Ease into the day. It means to start slowly and gently. For example, you could say, I like to ease into the day with a cup of coffee.
Or, on weekends, I ease into the morning and avoid my phone for a while.
Nice. Let's continue your morning story.
After I finally get up, I go through my usual getting ready routine.
Pretty standard things.
Yes, wash my face, brush my teeth, and try to make my hair look
Presentable is a useful word. It means neat enough or acceptable for other people to see. For example, I was late, so I just tried to look presentable and ran out the door.
Exactly. Not perfect, just acceptable for society.
Very realistic.
Then comes a very important moment, the door check.
Yes, the classic.
Keys, phone, wallet, bag, and sometimes I still feel like I forgot something.
That feeling never fully disappears.
Never. And on busy mornings, I sometimes rush a bit too much.
Which brings us to a useful expression, go overboard. When you go overboard, you do something too much. For example, I went overboard with the snooze button this morning.
Or, I went overboard and checked my emails before even brushing my teeth.
Very relatable. So after your door check, what happens next?
Then I step outside and start my commute.
Quiet commute or chaotic commute?
Usually calm. I like to notice small things, the weather, the light, people walking with coffee.
That's a great habit for describing your day in English. Instead of saying only, I went to work, you can add detail. For example, I walked to work while listening to music.
Or, I noticed the streets were unusually quiet this morning.
That instantly sounds more natural.
Exactly. Small details make your English feel alive.
Now let's move into the late morning when the real work begins. What usually happens when you sit down at your desk?
Honestly, my inbox says good morning before anyone else does.
That is very modern life.
Some mornings feel manageable, but other mornings I open my laptop and immediately feel swamped.
Important word, swamped. When you are swamped, you have too many things to do. Example, by 10 o'clock, I was already swamped with emails.
Or, I felt swamped after missing one day of work.
Your turn to notice that word in real life. So, what do you do when you feel swamped?
I try something simple but very effective. I start with a few small tasks and whip through them quickly.
Another excellent phrase, whip through. It means to finish something very fast and efficiently. For example, I whipped through my messages before the meeting.
Or she whips through her morning tasks and felt more relaxed.
That creates momentum.
Exactly. It helps my brain feel in control again.
But I assume not every day goes smoothly.
Definitely not. Some days I jump between tasks too quickly. And then my brain starts to feel a little frazzled.
Another powerful word. Frazzled means mentally tired and stressed. For example, after back-to-back meetings, I felt completely frazzled.
Or, multitasking too much makes me feel frazzled by lunchtime.
That word is extremely useful for daily life conversations.
Yes, because many adults feel this way, but don't know the word.
Very true. Now let's move into the afternoon. How does your energy usually feel after lunch?
It really depends. If I eat something heavy and rush back to work, I sometimes lose focus quickly.
That happens to many people.
So lately, I've been trying to pace myself better.
Nice phrase. Pace myself. It means to control your speed and energy. Example, I'm trying to pace myself so I don't burn out.
Or, during busy days, I remind myself to pace myself.
Excellent. And what about your meetings in the afternoon?
Meeting zone. Some meetings are useful, and some I quietly try to wiggle out of.
Very honest. Wiggle out of means to avoid something politely and cleverly. For example, I tried to wiggle out of the extra meeting.
Or he always finds a way to wiggle out of unnecessary tasks.
That is advanced natural English.
And honestly, it protects your energy.
Wise strategy. Now let's move toward the evening. When you finally finish work, what is your first reaction?
Honestly, relief. I close my laptop and mentally call it a day.
Another excellent expression. Call it a day means decide to stop working. Example, I finished the report and called it a day.
Or, it was getting late, so we called it a day.
Very natural phrase.
After that, I like to have a calm, wholesome evening.
Good word. Wholesome means simple, healthy, and emotionally good. For example, we had a wholesome family dinner
Or, reading quietly at night feels very wholesome to me.
that paints a peaceful picture.
Exactly. And on good evenings, I end the day feeling rejuvenated.
Strong vocabulary word. Rejuvenated means refreshed and full of new energy. Example, after a short walk, I felt rejuvenated.
Or, a good night's sleep makes me feel rejuvenated.
Perfect. And that brings us to our short word tour. Today we explored several powerful everyday expressions.
Swamped, frazzled, wholesome, rejuvenated,
Whip through, wiggle out of, call it a day.
and ease into the day.
You don't need to memorize everything at once.
Just choose one or two phrases that feel useful for your real life.
Then try using them this week.
Maybe you can say, I was swamped this morning.
Or, I finally called it a day at 6.
Small sentences create real progress.
And if you'd like extra practice, write one sentence about your day in the comments.
We love reading how you use the phrases.
Thank you for spending this time with Curiosity English Academy.
Keep practicing,
Keep noticing real English around you.
and we will see you in the next episode.
Take care and keep learning.